Hey, what's going on, guys? Schwarzenegger Matt here. Right now I'm revealing my last card trick, which I call the LINsanity card trick. Now, if you haven't seen that, click the link on the screen here. It'll take you to it. You'll watch the video. You'll learn pretty much what goes on and, how the trick works. And then you can come back and you'll obviously learn how the trick is done. So go ahead, click the link on the screen here. I've left a link in the description for anybody on a mobile device. And go ahead and watch the video. Alrighty, so let's get right into this. This is a very, very simple trick. All you're going to need is a packet of cards, and make sure you have 52 cards. You're really going to need 52 cards, or else you're probably going to mess up at the end of the trick, alright? So once you have your 52 cards, you say, okay, spectator, go ahead, shuffle, cut the pack as much as you'd like. It does not matter, because there's no setup to this trick, alright? After this deck is all jumbled up, you say, alright, now I'm going to make a prediction. This prediction is very precise. You want to make sure you go from the bottom, count 14 cards, and then that will be your prediction. So 14 cards from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14th card is the Ace of Clubs. So the Ace of Clubs, I would write down on a piece of paper, whatever you want to do, alright? And one thing you want to do when you're looking for your prediction, obviously you're not going to count off like I did. What I recommend doing is going in blocks of 3 or 4 and count like so. So you would go 3, and then you see the 10, you go 6, 9, 12, you see the ace, and you know it's 14. But don't just stop there and square up the pack. After you see the ace, keep going. Alright, don't go too fast. Pretend like you're still looking, alright, and then square up the pack and say, alright, I found it, I'm going to write it down, and you put it off to the side. Once you've done that, you're going to perform a perfect Pharaoh shuffle. Make sure it is perfect. If you guys are not good at Pharaoh shuffles, or let's say you don't even know how to do a Pharaoh shuffle, you're going to have to learn, alright? So click the link on the screen or in the description to learn how to do the Pharaoh shuffle, and I just did one right there. That was absolutely perfect. Now, I do have an alternative. Let's say you will have to know at least how to do a Pharaoh shuffle, but let's say you're not the greatest at them. What you can do, and this is a little bit harder and it'll take a little bit longer. In the beginning of the trick, what you can do is look in the pack and look at the 26th card down. And in this case, after I did the perfect Pharaoh shuffle, it's the Ace of Clubs. The Pharaoh shuffle just puts the ace in the right position, and it makes it much easier to do the trick. Alright, so if you can't do the Pharaoh shuffle, you will need to, but let's say you're not a master at it. Go in the pack in the beginning and see what the 26th card is, and that will be your prediction that you put in the box. Alright? After you've done that, you say, okay, you've done your Pharaoh shuffle and whatnot. You say, alright, I'm going to cut off a pack of cards. It's very specific that you cut off more than 26 cards because you want to make sure that your prediction, the Ace of Clubs, or whatever it is in this packet. So cut off a large chunk of cards, make sure you get the ace, and explain to the spectator why you're cutting off such a large packet of cards, and it's just to ensure that the prediction that's in the box is over here as well. Once you've done that, you have, I don't know, maybe 20 cards or so left in your hand. You have the spectator come over and cut off any amount of cards. Does not matter. Let's say they cut off this packet of cards right here. Now you have these remainder cards. What you're going to do is take these cards and this packet right here, which has the prediction in it, you're placing these cards right here on the bottom of it. Alright, so you're taking the cards, putting them on the bottom, and at this point you're going to have to do a Pharaoh shuffle. Alright, so I'm going to try to get this in one shot here. Hopefully I can get it. Hopefully I didn't mess up, and no I didn't. Alright, there we go. At this point, what you do is you can set this down. You can have the spectator hold it for a more powerful effect. Is you count these cards. Alright, maybe you have 2 spectators. Let the second spectator count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cards. Alright, 14 cards. So our number that we have to count down in this packet is 14. So watch. 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And the 14th card, the exact number, should be the Ace of Clubs. Just like that. And this trick will work every single time as long as you follow all the steps. that's pretty much how it's done. If you guys are looking for colored playing cards kind of like these, or really any that you've seen in any of my videos, you can go to the1ajack.com. You'll be able to get a bunch of neat playing cards, which I really enjoy. I do recommend his website, and I do have a discount code for you guys if you guys are looking for one, if you guys want some cheap playing cards. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. As always, remember, I'll be back.